Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa and it's officially the most wonderful time of the year once more. It is Sephora Vib sale time, and if you're a natural makeup lover, if you're into the soft glam, basically anything like no makeup-y, and you're looking for some fun product recommendations, I got you. I have pulled a list of some of my favorite products and some very nice and luxe products that are fun, they're easy to use, and they're perfect if you love to wear makeup but you love to look super natural. That's our vibe around here. So if you're again in need of some recommendations, if there's something specific that you need for your look but you haven't quite found it yet and you don't really want to search for yourself, then this is the video for you, my friend. I'm here to help, so let's get started, shall we? Before I get into the products, let's just talk a little bit about the VIB sale for a second. I have my numbers here. So if you're a VIB Rouge, the sale for you starts on October 27 till November 6th. You get 20% off. So for the Rouge, you guys can start shopping right now. I'm not Rouge anymore. I used to be once upon a time. And then for the VIB, the sale starts on October 31st, ends on October 6th. You get 15%. And then if you're just an insider, you get 10%, and it's the same dates as VIB. So October 31st, it starts, November 6th, it ends. So that is some of the basic information just in case you needed that refresher, though if you're watching this video, you probably did not. But anyways, I think the sale is worth it if you're looking for something. Let's say I need a new concealer, I'm running out of my concealer, I want something new, and I've been eyeing a few concealers at Sephora, and sure, why not? Pick it out with your discount. But if you're not looking for anything, or you don't want to buy any gifts, and you don't really, have the means to just buy whatever you want, then I would say skip it. Honestly, I prefer shopping at Ulta because I feel like you get better deals, get discounts all the time, and you get a lot of the same brands. Now, if there's something that you want that is not at Ulta, like the brand isn't at Ulta, then I think the VIB sale is the perfect time of the year to pick this thing up. Those are just my 2 cents. Don't get anything if you don't need to get anything or if you can't afford to get anything. But if there's something that you need, or if you just want to try some new things and you have the means to do so, then go ahead, by all means. Treat yourself. But enough about that, let's just get into the products because I know that's what you're all here for. Gonna be talking about some of my favorite products and then some products that I haven't necessarily tried but I think are gonna be amazing if you love the natural makeup look. The first product I have here, unfortunately, I'm not with my collection at the moment. So the products that I do own and I don't, have in my possession at the moment, I'm gonna show you over here. Looking very cute, okay? But the first product is the iconic London Super Smoother Blurring Skin Tint. You guys know I love this. I've talked about this a lot, and I don't hear nearly enough people talking about it, and it is so friggin' good. This is a perfect skin tint if you're looking to even out your skin and perfect it. It definitely smooths a little bit, but honestly, it just really makes your skin look very even and naturally radiant. It doesn't add any, very little coverage, but no cakiness whatsoever. It looks very natural. You can build it up a little bit. It's not gonna cover all that much, but you can build it up a bit, and it looks like skin, which is the goal. And one thing I really love about this one, and I find that it separates it from the pack, is that the more you wear it throughout the day, the better it looks. So as sometimes as the day goes by, your foundation or whatever you're wearing will start rubbing off around the nose or around the chin. This doesn't really do that, and it just looks better and better as the day goes by. It blows my mind, honestly. So you don't have a lot of shades, but apparently these are shades that you can use. Like a lot of skin tones can use the same shade because they're kind of flexible. Not entirely sure about that. In my experience, I think shade 4 and it works pretty well for me. I never hear anyone talk about this, but it is very nice and I love it. And at the moment, I think it's like my favorite skin tint, and it needs more recognition. So if you're looking for a skin tint, something you can wear every single day and it's comfortable and it looks gorgeous, I would say go for this one. And if you want more coverage, then I would recommend going for the Glossier Stretch Fluid Foundation for buildable coverage. Now, you still want to look very natural, right? You want a little bit more coverage, but you still want your skin to look like skin. And I've heard so many great things about this. I have not tried it on myself, but I was recently with my cousin who just got it and she really liked it. Her skin looked amazing, so I saw it firsthand. So I think us natural makeup girlies would love this. Whenever you have an event or something where you feel like you need to be a little more covered, or it's just one of those days when you want more coverage on your skin but still don't want your skin to look cakey at all, Glossier has got you covered. Glossier are like the people that are going to make your makeup look as natural as possible. So it's the perfect brand to revert to if you don't know what to wear or what to buy. On top of that, it has a lot of skincare benefits. So this is like 89% skincare based. So basically, those skincare products are gonna make the makeup look much more natural on the skin. They're gonna aid your skin and make it look gorgeous. Obviously, you can get this at Glossier directly, but you know, you can get a discount if you buy it during the Sephora VIB sale, so why wouldn't you, right? I mean, hello. Now, there are a lot of concealers that have been coming out lately, and some of them are very like natural concealers. There is just one that I have to recommend all the time because since the moment that I bought it, it has stolen my heart and I use it all the time, almost daily whenever I'm wearing makeup. And it is the Huda Beauty Glowish Bright Light Hydrating Sheer Concealer. This is a sheer concealer, so if you need any coverage whatsoever, this is probably not gonna be for you. But if you want that like natural under eye look, then this is the one for you. This will give you just a brightness under your eyes that's gonna make you look awake, that's gonna bounce the light back, and it's gonna help hide your dark circles. I think this is a great product to layer on top or under other concealers if you're looking for more coverage, or you can wear it on its own completely and it'll look gorgeous. It's not shimmery, it will not leave any glitter on your skin, it will just brighten up the under eyes and make everything look natural. Again, it's not gonna cover your super dark circles. I have dark under eyes, but whenever I wear this, I don't mind it because they look healthy, like healthy dark under eyes. They look hydrated, they look brightened. I love to wear this on its own whenever I'm wearing no makeup, like very, very minimal look. I like to mix this in when I'm wearing a little bit more coverage. It's just unlike any other concealer that I have tried. And if you have not tried it and are into the no makeup look, then I think this could be a great addition to your collection, just saying. Then for powder, the only powder we all will ever need is a Kosas Cloud Set powder. This shit is unreal. From the moment that I started using this, it blew my mind. It's so natural, like it really does set your skin. It helps it not look cakey, but it sets it completely. It blurs a little bit. It never looks like you're wearing any powder. It looks so natural. You can really pack it on. You can add just a little bit, like the baked element of it. It just helps your skin look so good while it still sets. I know some people don't like to set their makeup. I'm someone who definitely needs to set their makeup. This just helps me set the makeup while keeping it very light and natural. It's the only powder I have been using for a year probably. Like I try to go back to other powders, that doesn't really work because this one is the best and I think everyone needs it in their life. It's so mwah, chef's kiss. This is probably my favorite Kosas product. Moving on to some cheek products that I just love. The first one, the iconic London Sheer Bronze Liquid Bronzer. Again, from the moment that I tried this, I fell in love with it. I use it all the time because this is a liquid, like gel liquid bronzer. It's a great formula. It looks very natural on the skin. It kind of does set, you know, it's not super dewy or anything. It just looks satin. It looks like your skin is bronzed from within. It really does look like you went to the beach, you got a little bit tan, and the rest is history. It is not shimmery. It doesn't have anything. It's a matte finish. Obviously, it doesn't look drying either. It's just the perfect, very, very sheer formula if you love it to warm your skin up in a very, very natural way. So I think it's perfect to layer under other products, but honestly, it's just the best if you like a no makeup look and you want a little bit of warmth, but you don't want it to be overwhelming and you want it to look very natural, like it's coming from your skin. Now, if you love the concept of like a sheer, just a tint, like a tiny hint of color on your cheeks, but you do love more of a balmy, dewy look, then I would say the Makeup by Mario Softsculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer is the one for you. You guys know I talk about this all the time and I have yet to buy it, but I've heard great things about it. I have swatched it, I'm familiar with the formula, and I think, yeah, if you like a dewier complexion, I think this is perfect. Very similar to the other one in the sense that it looks like it's coming from within. It looks very, very sheer and natural, but it is different in the sense that this one's dewier. It does have a bit of like a shimmer. It's undetectable, but you can, you know, it's a little more radiant. Obviously, it's a little more balmy. You can use this all over your skin, so this can be like a full-on skin tint, or you can also use it just to bronze. It's obviously going to look very, very natural always, but I think it's a great addition, especially if you just want that light hint of color. For some blush, I think a perfect beautiful blush would be the Nars Afterglow liquid blushes. Sephora at the moment have like a whole set. This is the invite only mini Afterglow liquid blush set, and I feel like you could totally get a full size, but I think the set is a little bit nicer, especially because the set is $45 and the like just a single one is $32. So I feel like with the set you get to try a few different shades, but also like when do you ever finish an entire blush? You know what I mean? So I feel like this is a great value for money, and also it's a sale so you're saving a few bucks. But the reason I think these blushes would be perfect is because they're like a liquid blush. It's a natural finish. It is radiant, so if you don't like that, well then obviously you're probably not gonna like these, but it is very, very light coverage. There can be like a hint of color on your cheeks. You can definitely build these up a little bit more, but it's the same concept with the bronzer. Like you just get a hint of color, and they're liquid, so they're gonna set a little bit more on the skin. They're gonna be a little bit more long lasting, and they're gonna look fairly natural always. So I think that's why they're perfect for this look. You definitely, as I said, build up the color if you're going for something a little more intense, but for the most part, if you like natural makeup, this is like the perfect candidate because it gives you the hint of color, it adds dimension to the skin, but it doesn't look crazy colorful. You know what I mean? So like it checks all the boxes, and again, I think this set is perfect, but you can always opt to get just one blush if you're not looking for more colors. But I think the set is very nice. I'm eyeing it. I might be getting it because I've been wanting to try these blushes for a while. Another beautiful blush formula that I love is the Merit Flush Balm Cream Blush. I have the shade Stockholm back home, and I really, really love it. This is more of a balmy, dewy blush. So if the other one was a little bit more liquid and it was still radiant, but it kind of did set on the skin, this definitely does not set on the skin. It is not super long lasting, but it is very, very natural. You get quite a few shades. I believe they also have like a set at the moment where you can try a few different shades, but these are $30 as well. So I think it's a little bit expensive, but you can always add the discount on top of that, and that helps it a little bit. But these blushes I love because they look very, very natural on the skin, no matter how much you build them up. Like I think it depends a little on the shade as well, but for the lighter shades, you can build them up a lot, and at the moment they might look a little intense, but this just wears off throughout the day. Not in a negative way. I feel like it just like blends into your skin and it just absorbs into the skin a little bit, and it leaves you looking flushed in a very natural way. Again, it is quite dewy and balmy on the skin, so it's gonna give you that glow. I just honestly also really love the packaging. It's like this little thing and with a little ball on top, and you can just apply it directly on your cheeks and just you can blend with your fingers. It's very malleable. So overall, it's a very easy blush product. Like it's always gonna blend very easily, and it's always gonna be slightly sheer. So I feel like this is perfect for beginners, if you're a little intimidated by blush, or if you just want something that is very, very natural and it's gonna leave your skin looking dewy and gorgeous and plump. Now for a highlighter, this was a little bit tricky because you can always go for a Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. You guys know I love that. It is fairly expensive. You can definitely take advantage of the sale. There are so many like balmy highlighters that are beautiful as well, but I wanted something that went a little beyond that, and I found the Iconic London Radiance Complexion Booster, which I feel like it's in the similar vibes of the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I think this is perfect as a highlighter if you love the natural skin look because it's very versatile. You can use it under your foundation, or if you're wearing anything at all, you can use it all over your face. You can use it over as a highlighter or just add it. You can add it basically anywhere, and it's looking natural always. Like it can look a little intense. Like you can build it up to look a little bit extra glowy, or it can be very, very natural and subtle. So I think it depends on how much you apply. I feel like you can do so much with this. And again, you get a few shades that are very flexible between skin tones. So this is $39. It's not cheap. So I think that's where the little discount comes in clutch. But I think this is very nice. Again, Iconic London has some products that are amazing that nobody really talks about, and I think this could be one of them. I'm very intrigued by it, and I think it's like the perfect product if you want something that's gonna give you that like lit from within look, that glow without any shimmer, without any glitter, and it's something that's just easy to use and you can use in many different ways so you get your money's worth. I think eyebrows are a little bit tricky because for the most part, like a lot of the brow products are very natural. Like if you wear like brow gels and stuff, for the most part, they look very natural. So I wanted to focus on one brow product that I think is so good, and if you need to fill in your brows but you still want them to look very natural, it is the GOAT for that. That is the Glossier Brow Flick. There are gonna be quite a few Glossier products in this. This I love because it's so easy to use. It's kind of like a sheer brow pen, and that can sound very stupid, like counterintuitive, but it's not. It's perfect because it's so easy to create brush strokes. If you fuck up, it's easy to fix and remove, and it gives your brows that like full bushy look without making them look too intense, but you can still fill out like the brow hairs wherever there are gaps in your brows, and it's gonna look very, very natural. And I think it's just perfect. You get 3 different shades. I think they could definitely expand their shade range, but because it is so sheer, I find that they can work on different skin tones and hair colors. So yeah, it's a win-win for everyone. Now, if you're into super natural makeup, eyeshadow might not be for you, but if you do like to add a little bit extra on your eyes, or if you're into more like the soft glam look, I think the VIB sale is a perfect time to treat yourself to the Armani Eye Tint Long Lasting Liquid Eyeshadow. You get shimmer finish, you get metallic finish, you get a matte finish, so you get a lot to choose from, and you get some gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I have seen this in action. I have swatched this, and it looks so, so gorgeous. This is like the perfect one shadow look, no matter which color you get, because it's so easy to apply. Like, you swipe this on your eye, you go in with your finger, you blend it in. It looks gorgeous. You can also go in with a brush, obviously, but it's like all these shades were designed to look gorgeous as a one shadow look. So you don't need to do any intricate eye looks, but just a little bit of this on your lids is gonna elevate your look, and it's gonna make you look more put together, I feel like, in a super, super easy way. So if you're a beginner or you just don't fuck with eyeshadow, but you still want a little something, I think this is perfect. $36 for one eyeshadow is a lot of money though, so I think it's the best time to buy it when you get a little bit of a discount. They have a few crazier colors, but you're obviously gonna pick the one that works the best for you and your specific desired look. So if it's something you're interested in, I think this could be the perfect one shadow look product. And if you want to take your eyeshadow game like one step up, I definitely recommend the Make It by Mario Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette. It used to be limited edition, and I got it last year when it was limited edition, and Mario has brought it back, obviously, because it is so, so loved. When I bought this, it was $58. Now it's $68. So, yeah, that's fucked up. But again, if you buy it during the VIB sale, you get a little bit of a discount. This palette is beautiful because you get a mix of finishes. You get the perfect everyday colors. Like, you can do very, very simple everyday looks with this. You can elevate your looks and do something a little more smoky. You get like metallic, a few shimmers, and some mattes. And these eyeshadows are so easy to use. They're so easy to blend. As I was saying, the shimmers are everything to me. If you've been here before, you've seen me use this a ton already, and it is so worth it. I know some people don't love it. I know some people are like, that's crazy expensive for a palette, but to me, it is very, very worth it. And it does elevate your eye looks, especially those glitters, because they're so easy to just apply, and your eyes just look sparkly and beautiful, and you didn't even do anything other than apply a glitter to your eyes. So they're just the best. And if you're looking to get a palette that will do it all, then I think this is the perfect palette to do that. And it's just so luxe. Whenever you open this and use the shadows, you feel so special. So I think this is great. For mascaras, again, there are so many beautiful mascaras, and if you're looking for more of like natural, no makeup kind of mascaras, and I would always recommend like a tubing mascara. And one of my favorite like no makeup mascaras is the Glossier Lash Slick. I've tried the black shade. I also have tried the brown shade. I love both, and this is a mascara that's very unique because it really does look like you have no mascara on. So if you're just wanting a little bit of a tint to your lashes and a little bit of a slight lift, and like it just makes your lashes a little bit more separated and fluttery, this is perfect. If you want it to be the most natural mascara possible, this is it. I have not found another mascara that does what this one does. That was a little bit of a tongue twister for me, but it is a tubing mascara, so it's easy to remove at the end of the day with a little bit of warm water as well, which I know is a plus for a lot of people, but it doesn't do anything crazy, which is why I love it so much, especially on those days when I want to do no makeup, but I still want a little bit of an extra oomph to my eyes. So I approve of it, and if you haven't tried it and you're into the no makeup look or natural makeup or whatever you want to call it, I think it's one that you need to try. if you still want that like natural look to your lashes, if you don't want anything clumpy or anything, but you want something that's a step above the Glossier Lash Slick, I would say this one's a few steps above. The Ilia Limitless Lash Lengthening Clean Mascara is the one for you. I love this mascara. I am wearing it today and I think it's amazing because it can look very, very natural. Like you can apply just a little bit and it'll look very natural, or you can build it up a little more and it will give you, I wouldn't say super crazy volume, but it will amp up the lashes a little bit. It's gonna comb through them and separate them. It's gonna curl them, and it is gonna give you, I would say, a more dramatic look. I still think it's very, very natural. Like it doesn't clump up or anything, but it does give you a more, like you can see that I'm wearing mascara. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point. It's also very easy to remove. I don't think this one's a too big mascara, but it is very, very easy to remove with water. Like whenever water hits this, it will just melt off. So if your mascara often tends to smudge or you cry very often, then that could be a problem. But other than that, I think you're safe. I love the wand because the bristles are very unique. On one side, you get like almost sort of like a Better Than Sex mascara kind of wand, and on the other side you get a comb, so you can really comb through your lashes. Beautiful for the lower lashes. The whole combination of this is perfect. This is $28 for a mascara, so I do think it's a little expensive, but again, the discount really helps when it comes to this. So for the lips, again, this is very case by case. I know there are people who love to do just chapstick or just some balm on their lips and go, and there are people who want a little bit more. If you're someone who wants a little bit more and you're not super into like the glossy, balmy lips, I recommend the Nars Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balm. I discovered this again last year and I love it so much. I have the shade Intimate, which is a beige nude, and it's like a My Lips but better. So whenever you apply this, it will feel very comfortable. It does kind of feel like a balm. It has a bit of that slip, but it's matte, so it does not look glossy or shiny on your lips, and it gives you a hint of that color. There are a few different shades, few different variations of nudes for different skin tones, and I think this is beautiful. It's so comfortable. It definitely, I wouldn't say like dries out your lips, but it definitely makes them look matte. So if you like that, then I think you're gonna love this. If you do love like a dewy, glossy situation, then I definitely think you should get a Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly Lip Gloss. They have the lip jelly and the milky jelly, and one is like milky, the other one is clear. You get a lot of shades to choose from, and this is a gloss. Yes, it is, but it's more of a, it's not a sticky gloss, it's a balmy gloss. It is very, very glossy, but very, very nourishing and comfortable on your lips. Right now they have a set for like the holidays. They have the Lip Drip Cookie Butter Gloss set, and I think it's perfect because you get a clear gloss and then you get a like nude and milky gloss. So I think these two are perfect and they will look very beautiful in a lot of different skin tones. You can use them on their own for a more sheer application. You can use them on top of other things. I personally have the clear one and I love to wear it. Sometimes like whenever my lips are very, very chapped, I just apply this and it's like my coat of like lip balm, but it looks so wet and shiny and juicy. Like, ugh. These are gorgeous. I know a lot of you love them as well, and it deserves all the hype because it's beautiful, it nourishes the lips like nothing else, but it also makes them look very juicy and glossy and can look very, very natural as well. So overall, if you're looking for something glossy, but you want something nourishing as well, something that's gonna hydrate and make your lips look juicy, this is the one for you, my friends, because it's just unmatched. Have not found anything quite like these. And that, my friends, concludes today's video. Any of these products are guaranteed to up your natural, no makeup, soft glam makeup game. Let me know if this was helpful. I know that sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. Like there are a lot of things that you want. You're thinking, you know, about getting this or getting that, and you're like, you can't decide. So I hope this helped you get a little bit clearer on what you actually want and need. Let me know what you're gonna be picking up, whether it be from my list or something else that you have in mind. I still don't know what I'm getting. There are a lot of things that I want, very few that I need, so I'm just struggling with those decisions. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. If you're a VIB Rouge, you can already start shopping. If you're not, like me, then we have to wait a few more days. But I hope this gave you a little bit more time to decide, and yeah, just helped you make up your mind. Thank you so much for watching. I, again, hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I always enjoy hanging out with you, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you, and I hope to see you right here in my next video. Bye! Mwah!